Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English with Friends. I'm so glad you're here today because we're diving into a story that's not only inspiring, but also super relatable if you're learning English. Have you ever felt like learning English is just too hard or boring? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing Luca's story, an Italian teenager who struggled with English but found a way to learn it easily and even enjoy the process. Let's get started. Introduction. Meet Luca. Luca was just like many of us. He had a big dream. He wanted to be a tour guide in Rome, his beautiful hometown. He loved history, art, and meeting new people. But there was one problem. Most tourists didn't speak Italian, and Luca didn't speak English. In school, Luca had taken English classes, but he always found them boring and confusing. The grammar rules felt endless, and every time he tried to speak, he froze. His dream of becoming a tour guide felt further and further away. But Luca didn't give up. Instead, he discovered a way to learn English that was simple, fun, and didn't even feel like studying. And guess what? It worked. By the end of his journey, Luca was confidently chatting with tourists from all over the world. So, how did he do it? Let me tell you, the struggle. Why traditional learning didn't work. When Luca first started learning English, he tried what most people do, memorizing long lists of vocabulary, spending hours on grammar exercises, reading boring textbooks that didn't match his interests. The problem? None of it felt practical or fun. Luca would spend hours studying, but when it came time to speak, he couldn't form a simple sentence. It was frustrating, and he began to feel like he'd never learn English. Have you ever felt that way? It's like you're putting in all this effort, but you're not seeing results. That's exactly how Luca felt. The turning point, a new approach. One day, Luca stumbled upon a blog about learning languages through immersion. The idea was simple. Instead of treating English like a school subject, treat it like a part of your life. This idea completely changed the way Luca approached learning English. He realized that he didn't need to be perfect. He just needed to practice in ways that he enjoyed and that made him want to keep going. Here's what he did. Luca's fun and easy methods. 1. Movies with subtitles. Luca loved watching movies, so he started watching his favorite films in English with subtitles. At first, he used Italian subtitles to understand the story, but as he got more comfortable, he switched to English subtitles. This helped him connect spoken words with their written forms. He learned common phrases and expressions naturally without memorizing them. 2. Music and lyrics. Luca was a huge fan of pop music. He started listening to English songs, singing along, and looking up the lyrics. By learning the words to his favorite songs, he expanded his vocabulary effortlessly. He also practiced pronunciation by mimicking the singers. Third, language exchange apps. Luca found an app where he could chat with native English speakers who wanted to learn Italian. They exchanged messages and even video calls. This gave Luca real-life practice in speaking and listening. He realized it was okay to make mistakes because his conversation partners were also learning. Fourth, word diary. Luca started keeping a small notebook where he wrote down 5 new words every day. He challenged himself to use these words in sentences or conversations. This kept his vocabulary growing steadily. Writing and using the words helped him remember them better. The transformation, confidence, and fluency. Luca's new approach made learning English a part of his daily life. It didn't feel like a chore anymore. It was something he looked forward to. Slowly but surely, his confidence grew. Within a year, Luca started giving tours in English. At first, he was nervous, but the tourists were kind and encouraging. They even complimented him on his effort. By the end of the year, he was chatting effortlessly, cracking jokes, and sharing stories about Rome's history. Luca had not only achieved his dream, but also discovered a love for connecting with people from different cultures. Why Luca's story is so relatable. Luca's journey resonates with so many people because 1. He struggled with traditional methods. 2. He was afraid of making mistakes. 3. He found it hard to stay motivated. But what made Luca successful was that he didn't give up. He just changed his approach. Now let's break down the key lessons from Luca's story and how you can use them to your advantage. Step 1. Making English fun. One of Luca's biggest breakthroughs was realizing that learning doesn't have to be boring. Here's how you can do the same. 1. Watch what you love. Start with TV shows or movies you already enjoy. Use subtitles in your native language at first, then switch to English subtitles. Pause and replay scenes to catch phrases or expressions. 2. Play games. If you enjoy gaming, play video games in English. Many online games require teamwork and communication, giving you a chance to practice. Word games like Scrabble or apps like Duolingo can also make learning interactive. 3. Follow your interests. Love cooking? Watch English cooking shows or read recipes in English. Into sports? Follow English-speaking athletes or watch live matches with English commentary. By connecting English to your hobbies, you'll stay engaged and excited. Step 2. Building confidence. Luca gained confidence by practicing with real people. Here's how you can, too. 1. Join language communities. Find online forums or social media groups where people are learning English. Participate in discussions and ask questions. 2. Practice speaking use apps like Hello Talk or Tandem to find language partners. Start small, introduce yourself, talk about your day, or ask simple questions. 3. Record yourself. Record yourself reading aloud or speaking about a topic. Listen to your recordings to track your progress and improve pronunciation. Remember, mistakes are part of learning. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Step 3. Staying consistent. Luca didn't learn English overnight. He made small, consistent efforts every day. Here's how you can do the same. 1. Set achievable goals. Instead of saying, I want to be fluent, break it down into smaller goals like learning 10 new words a week or having a 5-minute conversation daily. 2. Create a routine. Dedicate a specific time each day to practice English. Even 15 minutes can make a big difference. Pair it with activities you already do, like listening to English podcasts during your commute. 3. Track your progress. Keep a journal to record new words, phrases, or milestones. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. Step 4. Overcoming common challenges. Everyone faces challenges when learning a new language. Let's address some of the most common ones. 1. I'm afraid of making mistakes. Luca embraced his mistakes as part of the process. You should too. Remember, people appreciate your effort and will usually help you improve. 2. I don't have enough time. Use downtime to practice. Listen to English songs while cleaning or review vocabulary while waiting in line. Small, consistent practice is better than long, irregular study sessions. 3. I get bored easily. Mix up your methods. Watch videos, play games, read articles, or chat with friends. Variety keeps learning fresh and exciting. Luca's advanced tips for fluency. As Luca became more confident, he started challenging himself with more advanced methods. 1. Shadowing Luca listened to native speakers and repeated their words exactly as they said them. This helped him improve his pronunciation and rhythm. 2. Writing in English. He started journaling in English, writing about his day or his thoughts. Writing helped him organize his ideas and expand his vocabulary. 3. Thinking in English instead of translating in his head. Luca practiced thinking directly in English. This made speaking faster and more natural. Your personal action plan. Let's create a step-by-step plan you can follow. 1. Set your goal. Write down why you want to learn English. 2. Choose fun activities. Pick 1 or 2 methods that sound enjoyable to you. 3. Create a schedule. Set aside 15 to 30 minutes daily to practice. 4th, track progress. Use a notebook or app to record new words, phrases, and achievements. 5. Celebrate success. Reward yourself when you reach milestones, like finishing a book or having your first English conversation. If Luca could talk to you today, he'd say, be patient with yourself. Learning takes time. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own progress. Have fun and enjoy the process. English is a tool to connect with the world. The power of mindset. Believe you can do it. Before we get into techniques, let's talk about something crucial, your mindset. Luca didn't succeed just because he found fun methods. He succeeded because he believed he could. Why mindset matters. If you think English is too hard or that you're not good at languages, those thoughts can hold you back. Adopt a growth mindset. Instead of saying, I can't, say, I'm learning. Remember, every mistake is a step toward improvement. Activity for you. Write down 3 positive affirmations about your ability to learn English. For example, 1, I'm getting better every day. 2, I can communicate in English, even if it's not perfect. 3, learning English opens doors to new opportunities. Reviewing Luca's techniques with practical examples. Let's revisit Luca's methods and expand on how you can use them. 1. Movies and subtitles. Choose movies you love or ones with simple dialogue. Some great options for beginners are animated movies like Finding Nemo or The Lion King. Start with subtitles in your language, then switch to English subtitles. Eventually, try watching without any subtitles. Pause after key scenes and repeat sentences out loud. 2. Music and lyrics. Pick songs with clear vocals like Ed Sheeran's Perfect or the Beatles' Let It Be. Look up the lyrics, sing along, and pay attention to pronunciation. Challenge yourself to write down the lyrics just by listening. This improves both your listening and writing skills. 3. Language exchange apps. Apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speaky connect you with native English speakers. Don't worry about being perfect. Start by introducing yourself and asking simple questions like, what's your favorite food? Bonus tip, share cultural insights about your language. It makes conversations more engaging. Fourth word diary. Choose 5 to 10 new words daily. Write their meanings and create sentences using them. Group words by themes like food, travel, or emotions to make them easier to remember. 1. Podcasts and audiobooks. Podcasts like ESL Pod or All Ears English are designed for learners. Audiobooks are great because you can listen while commuting or doing chores. Start with children's books or simple novels. 2. Online communities join Facebook groups, Reddit threads, or Discord servers dedicated to English learners. Engaging in discussions will help you practice reading and writing. Participate in challenges like write a sentence in English every day. 3. Speaking to yourself. Talk to yourself in English about your day or plans. It might feel strange at first, but it's an excellent way to practice without pressure. Use a mirror to observe your mouth movements and improve pronunciation. 1. Fear of speaking. Many learners feel shy or embarrassed when speaking English. Luca felt this way too, but he overcame it by starting small. Tip: begin by practicing with close friends or even recording yourself. Gradually move to speaking with strangers online or in real life. 2. Lack of time. If you're busy, integrate English into your daily life. Listen to English while cooking, cleaning, or exercising. Use short breaks to review vocabulary or play language games. 3. Plateaus in progress. It's normal to feel stuck after a while. To break through, try something new, like advanced reading materials or writing essays in English. Set specific goals like passing a language test or reading a book in English. Motivational story: Maria's journey. Let me tell you about Maria, one of our viewers who shared her story. Maria, a nurse from Brazil, wanted to learn English to work abroad. Like Luca, she struggled with traditional methods. Maria decided to take a practical approach. She started watching medical dramas like Grey's Anatomy to learn medical terms. She practiced speaking by explaining medical procedures to herself in English. Maria also joined an online group for nurses learning English, where she practiced case studies. Today, Maria works in a hospital in Canada, where she confidently communicates with patients and colleagues. Her secret? Persistence and creativity in learning. Your personalized action plan. Let's build a simple plan to help you achieve your English goals. 1. Define your goal. Why do you want to learn English? Write it down. It could be for travel, work, or personal growth. 2. Choose your methods. Pick 2 to 3 techniques from this video that suit your interests. Schedule practice time. Set aside 20 to 30 minutes daily for English. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth. 4th, track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to record new words, phrases, and milestones. 5. Celebrate small wins. Treat yourself when you complete a book, watch a movie without subtitles, or have your first conversation in English. Inspirational closing. Learning English is a journey, not a race. Just like Luca and Maria, you have what it takes to succeed. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes and take your time. Every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English with Friends. Tell me in the comments, what's one new method you'll try this week? I can't wait to hear your stories. See you in the next video. And as always, keep learning and having fun. You've got this.